Welcome back to my channel. I'm Zipporah the Lux Angel, and today I am back with another tarot card reading. Please remember that these readings are timeless, general, and for entertainment purposes only. That means only listen to what directly applies to your personal situation. Leave the rest for someone else. And by all means, please contact licensed professionals and or the proper authorities regarding any mental, medical, legal, or financial emergencies and or crises. That being said, let us begin. First things first, the handbag of the day is my beautiful Louis Vuitton New Wave chain bag, and she will serve as the vision board inspiration for all you abundance manifestors out there. If you'd like to see me styling my luxury capsule collection, you can check out the series I have here on YouTube called Battle of the Bags. All right, let us begin. I'm going to start by choosing a deck for your reading. And, I'm going to go with the Llewellyn Tarot. I am going to shuffle, so if you don't want to stay through the shuffling, I will have a timestamp listed in the description box for you below. All right, please and thank you, Spirit. Collective energy, please and thank you, Spirit. What messages do we have for the collective? Thank you. Collective energy. Thank you, Spirit. 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 Collective energy. Collective energy. Thank you, Spirit. All right. Let us begin. Ooh, we're starting off with the Six of Pentacles. Very nice. Feeling generous, balanced, feeling, well, I'm not going to say what we're feeling, but we're in a position where we're either giving or receiving generosity, kindness, perhaps resources. Let's see where this is going. We have the Chariot. You might be receiving resources that propel you forward. Okay. This could also be just a balanced situation. Both of these cards represent balance because the Chariot has two horses, and it's like they both have to be balanced and equally yoked and all that good stuff for the Chariot to move forward. So it's like whatever's going on materially is allowing flourishing to happen, allowing someone to progress. Well, that's good. Let's see what this is talking about. Could be for sure with career and finances. We have the Queen of Wands. Let me get something with this Queen of Wands. Ooh, we have a Ten of Swords. Whoo! Oh my gosh, I ain't never seen it like this. I don't mean to laugh, but this is like, whatever you are receiving, however you are moving forward, this Queen of Wands is out cold. I don't even want to say the word. They are gone. Okay. They are this just took them out, put them out. I'm getting more anger though with this. Like the Queen of Wands is hot, angry to see this happening. It's like they just cannot stand it to see you yet just winning. This is winning. It's like you have the resources, your resources are good, and you are flourishing and thriving. And this Queen of Wands feels like the world has just ended. Their world has just ended. To see you win means that their world has ended. It's like clearly they wanted to see you in this position. Clearly. Because why would they be in this position to see you succeeding and flourishing and thriving? They wanted you to be like this. Now, this is a Queen of Wands, too. They got a wand. For those who know, you know. Okay. So maybe their plans got all effed up. They wanted you to not be succeeding, but you are. And quite, you know, I don't want to say flamboyantly, but quite, I mean, in a grand fashion, are you winning? Okay, this is not no small potatoes. This is a triumphant victory. Like you've overcome something. Okay, because in the Six of Pentacles card, these people are receiving charities, or maybe at one point in time you were down or something, but it's like you got the resources now that's balanced out, and now you are flourishing, like I said, flourishing. Ooh, we have the Two of Cups. Why does it always come out like this? Why does it always come out like this? Why? Why must it always, like, you know, I know the readers be getting tired of this stuff too. Like, here we go. They wanted your relationships to fail because they thought if your relationships fail, that would make you come back in their direction. Like you would need them or something, or you would be needy. Okay, so you must be in a very good or healthy or balanced relationship, or you can get that. You must be somebody who is very good with the sexes. You know, I was gonna say the opposite sex, but it could be any sexes. Okay, you're good with whomever it is that you attract. People like you, they want you, and they clearly take care of you or help you. Okay, this is a Two of Cups and a Six of Pentacles. Okay, they're very generous. Okay, and they want to help you succeed. They give to you, they invest in you, but there's genuine love there. And also, this is also giving me the healing as well, because, you know, always with the Two of Cups, there's this medicinal symbol, and I'm getting that here. Like I said, remember I said maybe one time y'all could be down, but now you're better. You got the resources to heal. So you're healed and looking triumphant, looking healthy, looking vibrant, looking radiant, and this person is looking like this. Okay, so that's a backfire right there. Okay, if this is the spiritual community with this Queen of Wands, if they be dibbling and dabbling, okay, in the darker arts, this is a backfire of horrendous, but proportions. Period. Point blank. I wouldn't be surprised if I saw the Nine of Swords come out after this, because that's what they would be afraid of. But this is like what is looming over this person. They feel like this is their end because of this, which is very odd. Like, why is your happiness, success, and fulfillment, and you being successful, and you being what looks like healthy, okay? Why is this such a devastation for this person? We have a Three of Pentacles. Working, your life is coming together. Okay, coming together. All right, it looks like you have a relationship that you like, where somebody values you and you're feeling valued as well, and y'all are giving and receiving in love and open and honest with each other and sharing your hearts. Then we got, if this is on the work front, that you are gainfully employed and successfully working with others and moving ahead. You don't need for anything. You can take care of yourself. Your life is just in balance and in harmony. And this person is this is like, you know what this is like? This is like in Snow White, when the evil queen realizes that Snow White is still alive. When the mirror, or she's ready to hear, "You're the fairest of them all." But the mirror is like, no, Snow White's still the fairest of them all. And it's like, what? It's like, no, she's not dead. She's in a cottage somewhere with some dwarves. She's still the fairest. She's the baddest, and you lose. Or as Bluey's dad would say, you lose, you lose, you lose. You all these losses, okay? Taking all these L's. It's that kind of energy where they're like, oh, they're a lot. Oh, yeah, exactly. Well then, let's see what else comes out with this Queen of Wands character. The Sun. They're getting exposed. Is this a reputation going under? Because maybe, I mean, they could have spread a lot of lies with you. The swords is also, you know, speaking and communication. So it's like they could have spread a lot of, they could have slandered your name. They could have definitely had a smear campaign against you. This is defamation. And whatever they said, it's showing that they're a huge ass liar. Okay, it's exposing them for being, what is the Queen of Wands in the lower energy? Manipulative. Their character now is being called into question. It's not even being called into question. It is shining and showing that they're a liar, a manipulative, just, they're looking like the Wicked Witch of the West. They're looking like, you know, Snow White's stepmother, the evil queen. That's what they're looking like. Shining because you are successful, because, you know, the Chariot, you know, they up on the horse. If this was battle, they got the horse, they got the Chariot. They're in a elevated position. So it's all, there's a level of publicity with that elevated position. And nobody else here in this is on a horse besides the sun. So it's like, because you are elevated and showing all of your success or whatever. I don't know if you have a platform, or you just have, you don't have to have a platform. You could just be online. Like you could just have social media and they can see your life progressing, doing well or whatnot. But there's a level of publicity here, of notoriety even. And therefore everything that they said is being shown to be completely false. And they're looking like a psychopath. Like, you just made up all this crap. You just literally made up all this crap. Who goes around making up all this crap? They're looking crazy right now. No, they're looking so crazy right now, and not in the good way, okay? Looking crazy right now. Okay? We have the Six of Wands. They're trying to get away. They're trying to get away. They're trying, they don't want to be exposed like this. They're embarrassed. They're running. They're running. They're trying to flee. This is when you don't want to go to work because you know that everybody's going to be gossiping about you. This is where you can't show your face at the coven because you said that, no, this person was down bad. Yep, I did this spell work and they dead, they died, they're gone. They ain't never going to get back up from what I just did. But here you are, shining, living well, looking good, got your love, everything's working out. They are running. Did they have an assignment? Like, why are they running away? Why are you running away? I'm so sorry that I am not sorry. Like, they want to run. They are trying to run. What was this a spiritual hit? Okay, that they were supposed to do and they did not? Because why the hell are you needing to run? They trying to run, to flee. They don't want to be here anymore. Okay, this could be them trying to run from karma. Okay, because the sun, right? That's another energy that could represent God in the chart. Like, it's the sun, Ra. They're trying to run away from judgment, run away from exposure, run away from everybody knowing, and the embarrassment. Like, ugh. We have the Knight of Swords, and we know you ain't gonna stop. Like, y'all have to have social media or something. Like I said, y'all don't have to have a platform or anything. Y'all can just have social media, and you're talking about how, yes, I did it. Finally, I made it. I worked really hard, and I believed, and now I'm getting the desires of my heart, and now, you know, I'm finally graduating, and now I'm getting my house, or whatever. I don't know what it is, or I mean, for some of you, I'm in love and we're getting married and look at our, you know, love nest and whatever. Y'all ain't stopping, letting it be known. That's in the 9th house of publishing. Y'all's letting it be known. Okay, you're not stopping. Talking about how you believed and now you're receiving everything that you put on your vision board. Okay, because this channel is for the this is for the manifestors, this channel. So this is where you're like, everything I put on my vision board came true. And maybe they had some type of hexing, whatever, that they put on it like, oh man, all of her plans fail and blah dee 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 dee. Or like I said, it's just gossip and slander. Like they was talking about how you was washed up, you were struggling, you was down bad, you ain't never gonna make it. I ain't never seen somebody in this position. I mean, when I tell you it was terrible, they and their kids was struggling, and I mean they went in like. This is when they was really embellishing and telling like, oh my gosh, it was terrible. They looking so bad. You should see them. Their skin is fucked up. Their hair is coming out. They doing this. They, oh my God. And they broke. Okay, let me tell you, they are broke. They have no money. Let me tell you, they are struggling. They needed some boxes of food from the food pantry. They needed no affiliation. I was just, shout out to the free game. They need... I mean, this is when they was saying all kinds. I mean, and they was feeling it with their gut. It was coming from the gut. I'm getting flipping solar plexus chakra with this. It was in their, they was spilling it out like, oh, they could feel it as they were. This is what a word witch, because that's what liars are. Manipulative, lying people are. They're word witches. So when they are feeling all of that, they are working their solar plexus and spewing stuff out. They are projecting over onto someone's life these negative, basically cantations is what that is. They're spelling with their words, and I can just feel them coming. They were trying to will this, and even if they weren't doing this consciously, this is why you don't gossip. But this is that type of person who can't even help it. It's like they're taken over by another entity, and they are just, it is coming out. I mean, from the depths of them, all these just toxic lies. And here you are like, oh my gosh, I just got blessed and I just got an inheritance, or somebody just paid for my schooling, and now I'm successful and my car is paid off, or I'm working now and I work with this nice company and I'm so happy, and I found the love of my life and we're getting married and da-dee-dee-dee-dee. And this is just online on social media. You're just living your life, and it is showing that all of their lies. Like, it's like, what did you say? You said that they look great. They look healthy. They look radiant. They look like they're getting loved on. They look like they're getting loved. They look like that. They look like somebody, they won the lottery. With this Six of Pentacles, this is like, they look like they're being fed, given to, period. Okay? And they look like they're doing their thing, like they're working, gainfully employed with this Three of Pentacles. Because in a traditional Three of Pentacles, it's about multiple people and stuff. But here she's just alone, right? But she's still working. She's cooking with gas. She's building up her skill, right? It's like, oh, they found a skill. They found a trade. They look like they're doing just fine. Like, what was this person talking about? And this person is trying to run. And if this is, of the craft sort, then they are embarrassed. They don't want to show their face at the coven, because they probably said that they had the power to do some stuff, and everybody's like, oh, you do? Okay, let's get you in the fold. And now, no, you didn't. Liar. Look at that. The Moon card. The Moon. See, what you were working in secret. They didn't see this. Okay? They must have assumed, and we know what happens when you assume. What happens when you assume. You make out of you, not me. Okay? Let's put it that way. The truth. Yeah, you were working in secret. You weren't telling nobody until pop, it was manifested. Okay? And then you just showed them better than you could tell them by, I'm seeing that I'm feeling this. And then, with this card in the 9th house, like the 9th house is a house of publishing. Yeah, and that is communication. So definitely your social media or whatever you got going on, they can see it. That's why I said there's a level of publicity, and they can see what you have been working on. So before, they can see nothing. You wasn't letting it be known. You was working on a secret, moving in silence. And that's why you have the Six of Pentacles. You gave and invested, and now you're receiving. Commensurate to your belief and the effort that you put in is what you are now receiving. And it looks like a whole lot of flipping success, okay, and employment and finances, because this card, this victory card, okay, is in the 2nd house of your values, things you value, your earned income, okay? like, looks like you're doing quite well. Very good. So they was lying through their teeth. Lying through their teeth. But you see here, though, that was gossiping about you in secret behind your back, saying a whole bunch of ish behind your back. This is the person who, a monitoring spirit, they'll call you up, oh, what you doing? What you involved with? And if you were keeping it quiet, you're just like, oh, no, the same, the usual, the blah, blah, blah. And so they're like, okay. And then they go back and make up all these pack of lies because you're just acting like everything's normal, everything's regular, schmegular. You're not letting them know you're working on anything big or nothing like that. And that also protected you if they were doing some craft work because now they don't know what to attack, right? So keeping your mouth hush, hush allowed you to build this up and get it to a place where you ready to bring it out to market. You have it, and they couldn't attack it. It worked in your favor that way. But there was gossiping, and it worked in their favor that you weren't showing it because then, you know, people could readily believe all their lies. But now you're showing the finished product or what you're working on because, you know, it's, you know, now you just got to keep doing it. And they're just looking like a whole insane, like they're looking real crazy and effed up right now. Like, why would somebody lie like that? Have you ever had that where you're just like, I cannot believe somebody's a habitual liar like that? Like, that don't make no sense. I ain't never seen somebody just lie. Have you ever encountered that? Or somebody who's just a bitter flipping gossip, just a habitual gossip. I've never seen somebody run their mouth around about so many people. They got something to say about every single body, just constantly gossiping and running their mouth. Either of those two, or it could be a combination of the two. This is a combination of the two. And this is what they're looking like. People are like, ew, like, ugh. See, yep, the world. Exactly. It's the end of that cycle. Oh, yeah. It's the end of that cycle for them. They're getting X'd out of some type of group. Okay? They're getting X'd out of some type of group because if this was some sort of initiation and they were saying they could do all this stuff, well, it's coming out, no, the hell you could not. Like, get the out. This reminds me of an MLM. Like, because they do say that MLMs are cults, and I know people who have been in MLMs. That's multi-level marketing. For those who don't know, it's basically like a pyramid scheme, but it can't be technically called a pyramid scheme because they actually have a product, but it's still a pyramid scheme because you need to get two people and they need to get two people and they need to get two people and it's a pyramid. So it just reminds me of somebody who was doing this, and this was somebody who was one of these types of people, liar, gossip, all this stuff, ended up behind the scenes. Clearly they were X'd out of the group or whatnot because their upline contacted me directly, like, hey, this is blah blah blah, so and so's blah blah blah, would you like some products, blah, 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 blah. So clearly that person was X'd out, why the upline had to come try to get me, because they tried to get me into it, and I was being nice, so I bought just like one time, but the products were terrible. Like, I think, look, but I only bought the products to support this person. Lo and behold, they was gossiping about me just like they gossip about everybody. But either way, their upline contacted me and was like, and so that's how I know that it's like, oh, this person left in embarrassment. Because why would they not contact me and be like, oh, we're out? You know what I'm saying? Well. And, you know, it could be something like that too. Take it where it resonates, okay? And we have a 7 of Pentacles leaving behind their investment. They invested a lot into this. This 7 of Pentacles is up under this 10 of Swords, 6 of Swords. That means is done. They're trying to get out while they can, trying to save face, but they're losing a lot. They invested a lot in this. Okay, we all know people who might do the craft or rituals. So these rituals can take literal weeks, some of them. Oh yes, for the super powerful stuff, can take weeks. Okay, you might have to get supplies that can be rare. Okay, so that takes resources. They invested into this and they're losing it all, whatever they invested in. Okay, they invested time in trying to get into this group. Okay, and this MLM was not cheap. Okay, so if we're going to the MLM example rather than just the craft example, the MLM example, these products were not cheap. not cheap. Like I said, I bought a couple of products. I think I only bought 3 products and it came out to over $100. Spirit told me, this is what I get though, because Spirit told me not to do it. And I was like, why? I can't understand. I talked myself out of what my intuition was telling me, which is don't do this, don't do this. The products were terrible, terrible, had effects. Okay. Anyway, um, so we always trust your intuition, but that person invested. I mean, they were investing, and because you have to keep investing, especially if you don't have a downline building like it should. You have to keep buying hundreds of dollars to stay in the group. Hundreds of dollars worth of their horrendous product. Hundreds of dollars worth. So by the time you're done and hoping to get out, if you were in there for a couple years trying to make it work, feeling like you could do it, that's thousands of dollars that you invested in this example, a multi-level marketing scheme. And now you trying to get out, while you still can. And now you looking like you probably said, oh, I can get this person. Because that's what happened with me. It was like, oh, I can get this person. They're going to be easy. My intuition was telling me all this stuff, but I was ignoring. Okay. That's how one of the ways I learned never to do that again. But it's like, oh yeah, because they're so nice. I was in my Queen of Cups energy. But this was good. Nothing is wasted, That taught me about the Queen of Swords. Anyway, so like, oh yes, I can get it, being fake and whatever the hell. But I was just trying to be supportive. It doesn't matter. Bottom line is, they ended up with egg on their face because they could not deliver, and they were in competition with me because I at the time was doing affiliate marketing with my website. That's when I was becoming an ambassador for national companies and local companies as well. And I actually earned money, and it wasn't no. So I'm a luxury fashion blogger. So I was, my affiliate marketing was with Chanel and Dior and beauty products from Chanel and Dior and luxury beauty products and things like that. So they were like, oh, I got this multi-level marketing program and I'm going to do this and I bet you I'm going to do this. And, they promised them, oh, you'll get a Cadillac once you get to one level. You'll get paid vacations once you get to another level. You get all of this. And what they got was wasted investment. That's what they got, having to cut and run while they still could before they wasted any more money. Okay, that's all they got. No, they got. Period. Okay. Meanwhile, they was dogging me out like, oh, they'll not do this and they won't do this and they're so and they do this and they gonna be broke because they didn't. Nah. Oh well. Okay. That's not what national, company brand number 1 that I was an ambassador for was saying. They liked my work, gave me a paycheck, so this is that kind of energy, guys, where it's like they invested a lot of money. As we know, if this was the ritual work, that stuff can cost thousands too. Period. Anyway, and if this was just the gossip, gosh, you know how much time they put in gossiping, spilling all, like, if this person was invested in assassinating your character and they put so much work and so much energy into it, they probably feel exhausted now. And now their friend group or their family or whoever they was talking to looking at them crazy. So it was just a waste. They wasted, could be years. This is a cycle of flipping Saturn. This is Saturn energy, the world card. Okay? Could be years they were gossiping about you. Years. Okay, and that's if we just go with one Saturn square, that's 7 years they would have invested talking ish about you. Let alone if y'all are older or something like that. Okay, 30s and above or something. They could have been talking about you since you was a kid to now you're grown. They could have been talking, oh, they'll never amount to anything. They were such a problem child. Their mother couldn't do nothing with them. They this, they that, they now. Okay. Because the world, okay, what you invested in is working out for you. And even if you had to switch around sometimes, you know what I mean, and try different things, it's working out for you. Okay, your life is working out. And they exhausted all that time. And now I know that their energy is spent. Because remember when I said they were talking about this from their gut, from the solar plexus. Even if they weren't consciously aware of it, they were utilizing energy from their solar plexus. They might get sick. They might be sick because they were using so much spiritual energy from their solar plexus, which is the will. Okay, what I mean? If that all breaks down and fails and blah, 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 you're spent. Your energy is low. Their health might be declining. And this is why, stay away from gossiping. Stay away from it. But that is karma, another thing that Saturn rules. What I say, I didn't even know, is at the bottom of the deck, the tower. They're experiencing a tower. Okay? If they was in some type of cult or something, or craft or something, all that ish is backfiring hard back onto them, whatever they were doing. If this is some type of organization that they were in, everybody's looking at them like, you can't sit with us. You can't sit with us. You forgot to wear pink on Wednesday. You're not one of the group. You got to go. Okay. You got to go. This is the MLM. They getting cut. You did not produce. You didn't get a downline. We can't work with you anymore. This is where they running though. This is the MLM. They running out. They're trying to run out of there. They are embarrassed. Whomever this is, they're embarrassed. Their energy is low. They are weak, and they are feeling just exhausted and depleted. And that's only the beginning. The tower is only the beginning. Okay. This is destruction. I keep saying destruction because I heard somebody say that one time and I just thought it was so funny. Yes, I am aware that it is destruction, but it's just so much more fun to say destruction. Okay. Okay. However you say it, okay, from wherever you are, what other dialect that you're going to say it in, whether it's destruction or destruction. Okay. That's what that is. All of their house of cards and lies and everything they built themselves up to be is exposed that no, you ain't even half that. You not even an iota of that. You're a straight stone cold liar. You're the complete opposite. And now it's all coming back on us because you ain't get your downline. You're effing up my money. If I'm your upline in the MLM and you're my downline and you ain't producing and getting nobody up under you, I got to cut you. You are a wasted space. You got to go. Deuces. All right. If this is the craft, you got to go. You now just brought a whole bunch of crap on us, doing all this ish that you weren't qualified to do. Now it's backfiring. You got to go. We don't want to be associated with you. Okay? Period. Towels. Losing their friend group. All this stuff. Look at that. This is the forces of the Almighty coming down. This is over. Okay? But you, this is you though, with your strength. You overcame. Yeah, they was trying to, they wanted that for you. That's what I'm saying. It's like the evil queen. She wanted to get Snow White, but she got in the end. She put in a lot of effort and she changed her whole appearance and put in all this effort. To the end, she's trying to, Brock crushed their bones. She tries to get them with the boulder, the dwarves, and ended up falling off the cliff. Okay. I can't believe they put that in the movie. Crush their bones. You know, y'all know. Whatever. That's what they wanted. And that's what they got. On them, though. And that is justice. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, because your ancestors and spirit guides, whomever you walk with, the Most High stepped in for you. 10 of Cups. Okay? And like I said, this could be all about a relationship too. They was trying to stop your relationship. They ain't stop nothing. This is marriage right here. Go into the chapel, right? Because that's the courthouse of justice. Go into the chapel and we're gonna get married. And that's the family card, the 10 of Cups. Okay. And plus justice is the Libra card. Okay. Relationships, right? They didn't do nothing. They might have to be worrying about their own household right now. Oh, yes. Yes. They need to be worried about their own household right now because stuff is coming to their finances, to their health, and to their mental. Remember when I said these words and stuff like that? They're mental. They could be going, whatever they was trying to say about you, this person crazy. They think they're going to do this. They think they're going to do that. They think they're this, but they mama couldn't do nothing with them. They daddy couldn't do nothing with them. Everything that they were saying coming back on them hard. And it's justice. Period. I don't even really think I need no oracle cards with this. But let me see if Spirit want to give an oracle real quick. Let's go with the Energy Oracle cards by Sandra Ann Taylor. That is just so sad. People literally do. I feel it in my solar plexus. I mean, it's like the life is being taken up out of them. Like, you see, this is them. That's giving up the ghost. I'm trying to tell you. I don't know what kind of like I said, they was trying to do that to you. Ain't that what the evil queen was doing? Okay? That's why I said their health might not be so good, because they was doing some dark ass shit. Talking about what they could do. And look at them. And go back right to the universe from whence they came. Okay. Get recycled in the center of the sun or the center of the earth or whatever they're going to do. I don't know. I mean, there is a center there. Hey. Be recycled so that you can come back and not be this damn dark. You know, and I don't mean to make light of it, but they damn sure had no prop. Look at that. Storm warning. Cut right on it. Storm warning. See? They trying to walk away. They're trying to get away. That's why that 6 of... They're running. They're trying to run from karma. It will not happen. Now when you got the strength card on it too. Okay? It is a strong tower of destruction. It is a strong storm. And they will not be... What I say, they might have to worry about their family. Because somebody walking away... Well, I'm trying to tell you, everything they wish for you is backfiring. And that's why I'm saying this. What I say about the solar plexus chakra? Bruh, see? Look, and it's still there. That's what I'm saying. When spirit be speaking, sometimes you don't even need to draw the cards. They just come out in the cutting. Solar plexus, their life force energy, their will. You need a will to survive. Now, don't you? And if you don't got will when a tower's coming, okay, a strong ass tower from the hand of God, if you don't got no will, see, look what I say too, because that is the card of Leo, the will, a tower to that ish. They're not going to be able to, whatever they're plotting for you, they're not going to be able to withstand it. Because your garden and your gate, everything you were building and creating was protected. That's Archangel Michael. Okay? Protected. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. Thank you, God. Guardian angels, helper angels, everybody. Health angels, everybody. Love angels, everybody. Because they was out here. They was out here trying it. And Spirit said, oh, not today. Not today. Probably because you stay prayed up or something. But either way, I'm going to get these cards because it's getting a little lengthy. I'll do one more shuffle and then we'll go. I just saw women holding a coin and blossoming abundance over there. Yes, your shit is growing. What do we have? We have indecision. Okay, that's what they was trying to do for you. They wanted you to be stuck. That's what they were saying about you. You're stuck. Or that's what they were trying to manifest for you, being stuck. People not giving to you, people not supporting you, your relationships feeling unsupportive. That's what they was trying to manifest for you. Door to spirit, which tells me what they was doing. But that's also your spirit guides coming in, bringing you peace and protection, because that's a dove right there. And look at them ushering all the other souls in life. That could be your benevolent ancestors, other angels, okay? Peace for you, not for them. Oh, no, no, no. See, what I say about your garden and your gate being protected. And it's your garden and your gate that is up above this Queen of Wands and what's exposed. Okay? That's what I'm saying. Y'all are online talking about what y'all doing. Y'all don't have to have a platform, but y'all are on social media or something where they can see, or others can see, that everything they said was a damn lie. Okay? You shining to see like, oh, life is good, huh? And they're like, oh, she's still alive. I thought you said you could do magic. I thought you said you could do this. I thought you said you can get them into the downline. You still don't have enough people and blah, 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 blah. You said because that they were doing this, that they had all this money and you can get them in. Where are they? I'm trying to tell you. Look at that. Door to romance. They was trying to mess up your relationships for a lot of y'all too. Because it's under here too, like I said. Justice and the 10 of Cups. And remember I kept saying that somebody is giving to y'all. Somebody is generous. They did not want, they wanted you stuck. And they thought that if they stopped your relationships and ended your relationships for you, then you would be stuck. Oh, see, they wanted to end you. They wanted your life not to pan out. But because you had some sort of supportive partner or somebody who was helping you, giving to you, I'm seeing a generous partner is what I'm seeing. They're like, oh, it's not working. It's not working. So I got to get rid of the partner in order to get them alone, and then they will not be successful. But even if you were alone, even if the partner left or something, you're still good somehow. You're still good from the Most High. That's why. They're saying you're still good. Ain't no show stopped. No show was stopped. And if that other partner did leave, you got more coming. Okay? Because it's your divine right. It's part of your destiny, obviously. It's part of your platform. And what I mean by platform, I mean in this earth, not like online. I'm talking about is part of how you're set up. Your energetic signature is set up. You're set up to be in a loving relationship with somebody who's a generous partner, clearly, because that is what is coming out up in this reading. We even have an 8 of Wands with an Ace of Pentacles. So like that's a new opportunity coming in. Period, point blank. You got options. And they wanted to end that for you, but what they ended up doing was ending it in their own lives and doing God knows what else. Look at that! At the bottom of the deck, I did not even know. Man holding a heart. Period. Oh my gosh, bro. I'm trying to tell you, for some people, look at your chart. You might have a chart where there's, different placements where you are destined to be in a relationship with somebody who is successful. There are plenty of placements for that. Look up an astrologer who I love, who I've been watching, called Jupiter James. He does a fabulous series where he talks about different placements. And he has one where he's talking about placements that indicate you'll have a wealthy partner or a wealthy spouse. So go and look that up. You might have some of them placements or something like that. Because we got a man holding the heart and door to romance. And they're like, well, because they have this other person, they're still winning, even though I'm doing all this work. See, that's probably what they was telling the people. The only reason they're surviving is because that person is with them. That's the only reason they're surviving. Turns to find out, you have your own successful. I'm seeing it here. You have your own thing that you're crafting, and that's what people are seeing. Okay, even if you have a partner, you still have your own. Or if that partner did leave or something did bust up, you're still flourishing because they didn't realize, oh, you still have your own skill. And they thought they could, first of all, they thought they could take you down, and they couldn't because you had the divine on your side. But whether this is your partner staying with you through all this bullshit or you get a new love, bottom line is a whole lot of love and romance, and they ain't stopping it. Because you're meant to have somebody. It's part of your destiny here that I'm seeing in these cards here. See, patience. Oh, yes. Some of y'all, they didn't do nothing. Your partner had patience and withstood everything. And y'all are still together. Look at that. Oh, I try to tell you. When Spirit be talking, look at this. Deceit with the Magician and the Mirror. That's what they was trying to sow in your life. They was hoping your partner would play you dirty, do you foul. Okay? This person was deceitful. So this is somebody y'all damn sure know because they was doing this, and it's deceit. Why would they need to be deceitful? That means that they was lying, and that means they was in your face. But either way, they was lying, saying they could do some stuff, and they could not. And what's after that? Storm flipping warning. It's about to look pretty bleak in their lives. And that's to what? Personal healing and happiness. They destroyed their own happiness and healing. Remember I said they destroyed their health. They was trying to do something with the health. I mean, they could have been trying to flip and get your partner out the way, literally, so that you wouldn't be successful. All kinds of stuff. They was going ham. That's what I'm saying. They invested a lot of time and energy into this, all for it to be for naught. Because even if you got somebody out the way, it's your destiny. So God's going to bring in another one. But I'm seeing here where they couldn't even get somebody out the way for a lot of y'all here. So that's what they was plotting on. Right? And what I'm getting with this, y'all Y'all would have been getting messages from spirit though too, because I did see some type of intuitive card and I was going to bring it up, but then I was like, no, because I was about to say your spirit told you and like alerted you to some things. And this is why we have the door to spirit, right? And you had a choice, because we have the indecision card, was basically kind of like the Two of Swords. So it's like you had a choice. You could listen to spirit or not. Remember when I said spirit, my intuition was telling me not to buy those products from that person, and I did not listen, and that's how I learned. So some of y'all did listen though. Y'all didn't get like me. Thank God. Y'all did listen and avoided some storm warning that this person was trying to have to your connections. And if this is where you feel like could be happening now, listen to your intuition. Always trust your intuition. Never go against it. Please let it be a lesson. Never go against your intuition. Always listen to it, because that is why you're thriving. Thriving. Abundance, creativity, and the man holding the coin. And this person is worried because they see your happy family and your rest, and they know that something is coming for them. And so that's what they want. We saw this like 2 other times. They trying to run away. Okay, they ain't trying to walk away. They trying to run away as fast as they can. Look at this. Angel of love and strength. Okay, it just keeps reading. This is your strength. You're meant to have a partner in this lifetime. It's like some divine union, something like that going on here, where spirit intends for you to have a partner. And so they wasn't about to stop nothing, even though they thought that they were. Well, it's a rude awakening when the tower comes crashing through your living room or whatever. Oh yes, it's going to be loud, and it's going to be public. As much as they were spreading the news of destruction far and wide about you, that's how it's going to be spread about them far and wide, about the destruction that is coming to them. Because the tower in this is only the beginning. Okay? Because the tower for them is that you had the strength. Remember? That was the real tower for them. That's only the beginning. That's not even the consequences that are coming. So just know you have a wonderful, beautiful spirit team. You have a wonderful, beautiful connection with Source, and they are divinely protecting you every step of the way, every step of the way. So always stay connected. Always stay prayed up. Whatever spiritual beliefs that you have, keep doing them, okay? And thank your ancestors, spirit guides, angels, anybody that you observe, because they're always working for you. And know that it's just true, because these people were trying some stuff. And spirit guides came through with that 10 of Cups. Okay. So that is the message that I have for you all today. I hope that you enjoyed it. Hope you got something beneficial from it. And I thank you for stopping by. Please remember to like, share with someone who cares, save it to a playlist for future reference, and by all means, subscribe for more wonderful readings and luxurious eye candy such as this. And until next time, have a gorgeous day. Bye.